Alright, so next, let's work some slightly more difficult problems. In fact, they're not that difficult. We're going to do exactly the same thing that we have been doing. The only problem now is that they are more numerous, and sometimes we have more brackets, so it's more a test of our patience and attention than anything else, because the knowledge that we're going to apply is the same. So let's see, x plus 3, let's get both of those expanded to the first term. So if we multiply x by x squared, we'll have x to the power of 3. Alright, now 3 times x squared, that's 3x squared. Alright, we have just expanded for the first term here. Now the second one, 2x, if we do the same thing, so we are going to expand into the second term. So x times 2x is 2x squared. 3 times 2x is 6x, right? 2 times 3, that's 6, and then there's an x. Last, 4 times both of those. So 4 times x, that's 4x. And 4 times 3 is 12. Okay? We won't have much space for this one, but I can move it later. So let's collect like terms, just like before. So the only term that we have to the power of 3 here, x to the power of 3, is the first one. So let's just repeat. Now x to the power 2, we only have 2 of those. So 3 and 2. So again, 3 of something and 2 of the same thing, that's 5x squared. Next term, x, everything which multiplies x. So we've got 6 and 4. So if we add them, 10x plus 12, right? So for the first problem, that's it. Now the second problem. Now let's first expand the first side of bracket that we have. So x times 4, that would be 4x. And negative 2 times 4, that's negative 8. Second term, x times negative x, so that's negative x squared. And negative 2 times negative x. Now both are negative here, so that would be plus 2x. So this is the expansion of the first pair of brackets. We still have this second pair, this second set of brackets that we'll have to expand further. But before we expand, let's try to make this shorter, what we have here shorter, and we can collect like terms. And we can also reorder if we feel like it. Usually it's best to put whatever comes with x squared first, and then x, and then with no x. So the only term that I have which has x squared here is this, minus x squared. And we have nothing else so far with x squared. Now I've got 4x and 2x here. So 4 and 2 makes 6, so plus 6x. And the only number which is not multiplying x is 8, so negative 8. And we still have this second set of brackets. Okay, so now we can expand just like we've done before. So negative x squared with 3x and with 2. And well, that's basically what we had in the first problem, different numbers, but it's the same, basically the same problem, just rinse and repeat. So negative x squared times 3x. Well, first it's going to be negative, only numbers 3, and x times x squared will be x to the power 3. The next number, 2 times negative x squared, that's negative x squared. Negative 2x squared, just multiplied by 2. Now if we do the same thing with the next term, so 6x times 3x, so 6 times 3 is 18, and x times x squared. Now the next one, 6x times 2, so plus 12x, right? And last but not least, 8 with both, negative 8 with both of those terms. So negative 8 times 3, that's negative 24x. Negative 8 times 3x. This is negative, the other one's positive, so our result is negative. Plus, minus, because positive with negative will be minus, so negative 2 times 8, that would be 16. So minus 16. Now, last step, collect like terms. So x to the power 3, the only one is this first one. X squared, we've got those two, so 18 minus 2, that's plus 16, x squared. X, we've got plus 12 and negative 24, so our result is negative 12 and negative 16. And that's it for the second problem. Now the third problem, let's do it underneath. So we've got x minus 2, x plus 2, x take away 3. Alright? So this is equal to, so let's expand the first set of bracket. If you notice, we've got a special condition here, right? We've got x minus 2 and x plus 2. You should remember that, but I will assume that you don't. So if you just expand, we're going to get something fairly simple. Well, let's expand and check it out. So x times x, that's x squared. X times positive 2 is plus 2. So now you probably see it. Negative 2 times x, that's negative 2x. And negative 2 times 2, that's negative 4. So we can see that we're going to cross those terms out, and we're going to get something shorter. And the term that we have left, that we had before, that we didn't do anything with it so far, x take away 3. So down here, let's do it. So we have crossed those out. So we've got now x squared minus 4 times x take away 3. Now if we expand those, so x squared into x and x squared into take away 3, we'll get x to the power 3 first, right? X squared times x. And the second multiplication will be minus 3 times x squared. So, so minus 3x squared. So second multiplication that we have, negative 4 times x, that's going to be minus 4x. And negative 4 times negative 3, that's going to be plus 12. So this would be our final answer for this problem. This would be our final answer for the second one. And this is our answer for the first one. And there we go. Those are probably the most difficult kind of problems that you're going to face, unless we've got some letters instead of numbers, only letters. Some of you have problems with that, but so far that's the hardest thing we're going to cover.